Hi, I'm Mike Pniewski. I'm an actor. I've been a working actor in film and television for over 30 years. I'm also currently the local first vice president of the Atlanta local, and I also currently serve as a trustee on the SAG Producers Pension Plan and the SAG-AFTRA Health Plan.
I want to talk about your career and how you got started in, well, what made you want to act in the first place?
I went to college to study sports medicine, and a very solid career choice at the time. Well, when I got to school, I discovered that as part of my studies, I was going to have to dissect human cadavers, and I just couldn't do it. And prior to going to college, I had done our senior class musical, played the lead in Fiddler on the Roof, which I'd never done anything like that before in my life, and it was an amazing experience, just absolutely incredible. And one thing I remember about that is that I'd never worked so hard on something ever in my life without anybody having to push me. I was driving myself in ways I'd never experienced before. So when I had this dilemma in school deciding, what am I going to do, this acting thing kept popping into my head. But I mean, you can't make a living as an actor. It's not a career. But it just wouldn't go away. And I did a ton of soul searching. I talked to people, and I decided to give it a shot. And I have not looked back. It was a fit, and it worked out, and it's been very good to me.
What were some of your first acting roles?
My very first job was on a show called Hardcastle and McCormick. I played a cop.
We got everybody except for the woman.
Which is fine. I played a lot of cops through my career. It was great. They have to be able to put you in a certain category, and law enforcement has been very good to me over the years. So my second job was Beverly Hills Cop, which was really fun. I had a great time, obviously. I had a really good time.
I saw a picture on your IMDb page where you were holding George Clooney. You're like lifting him up in the air.
Yeah, Clooney with a mullet. Yes, I saw that. That just popped up a few months back, and I didn't seek it out. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I did Facts of Life back in the day. You know what I remember about that, unfortunately, is I shot that the week the Challenger exploded. But it was horrible. But that was fun. And yeah, back in the day, knocked it around with Clooney. He's a good guy.
What have been some of your favorite sets that you've been on?
I've been really fortunate. We worked with a lot of great people. I was talking to somebody yesterday. I've been fortunate enough to do 2 films with Mel Brooks. I did Spaceballs.
Sorry, sir. I'm doing my best.
And I did Life Stinks.
Hey, it's my wheelchair.
And there are a few sets better than the ones where you show up and every day your job is to find ways to be funny, because everybody's laughing all the time. And that's always a great experience. And I treasured that. I still think about it, and I think Mel Brooks is a national treasure, and had a great time doing that. I've been working on a couple of shows recently that have great sets. The Good Wife was a great set, and I play the Secretary of Defense on Madam Secretary. And what a great bunch of people and a great crew. It's really positive, fun, no egos. Everybody has a good time, but everybody's there to do their work. Everybody shows up prepared. They're not working crazy, stupid hours. And it's just a happy place to work. And I think it translates into what you see on the screen.
What do you think has aided you in having such a long career?
I work really hard at it. I enjoy it. I really do. I enjoy all of it. As much as some of it's hard, I know back in the day, before the whole self-taping thing, after I moved here, I discovered the phenomenon of driving 500 miles each way to an audition, where we had to, because we live here in Atlanta, you got to go to Wilmington, you got to go to New Orleans, you got to go to Nashville, you got to go to Orlando, sometimes even Miami. And so, I was putting 25,000 miles plus a year on my car, but there was still always a thrill about it. And there still is. I love what I do. And I always try to stay ahead of the game, you know, as the whole self-taping thing. Well, I know originally what happened was first it was having a presence online. So as soon as it started to happen, I put up a website. And then that's evolved into the whole self-taping world, and now all of the casting process happens electronically. So I try to stay on top of that, just to stay competitive. I'm always trying to watch other people's work and pick up different ways to keep it fresh. And I don't know, it's still a lot of fun. And I think that has a lot to do with it. You got to do what you love. Otherwise, it will be work every day. And yeah, it's my living and all, but it's still fun. Even on those silly long days, and there's still no place else I'd rather be.